first started bullet journaling back in 2015, I saw amazing spreads and layouts on social media, and I was so confused on how to get mine to look the same. Having aesthetic bullet journal spreads isn't necessary. Really, the only thing that matters is that your planning system works for you. So don't feel pressured to create more than you're comfortable with, or have all of these extravagant layouts and setups and themes and everything that you see all over social media, because if that's not going to work for you, it's not going to work for you. And I think the best thing is just to do what works for you. So don't feel like you have to create any of these layouts. That being said, for me, bullet journaling has become a creative outlet, and I really enjoy putting in time in creating all of these different spreads and coming up with different themes for each month. Even though it takes long to create, these are spreads that I really enjoy making and they work for me. So here are 3 of my best secrets to having aesthetic bullet journal spreads. Number 1, more or less. From my experience, the most satisfying or well-received spreads, if you post them on social media, involve either an explosion of creativity or very sleek minimalism. If you want to go the more artistic and more kind of scrapbook or journal type way, I definitely think art is a great way to make your bullet journals stand out. Everyone's art style is different, and so if you put that into your bullet journal, it can really make it stand out from the crowd. For me, I found colored pencils and watercolor to work the best in my bullet journal. I use the Moleskine notebooks, the dotted ones. I'll have links to them and everything else that I'm talking about in the description. But for me, watercolors and colored pencils work the best in there. But you can just play around and see what works for you. If you want to go the more minimalistic route, clean and crisp designs work well. So having very straight lines, having everything nice and even, the spacing perfectly separated, the words that you write, having nice handwriting, all of that stuff goes into that, and they do really well if you post them on social media. Number 2, supplies. The thing I like about bullet journaling is that you can have just a pencil and paper, and you can create a whole bullet journal just from that. But if you want to go a little more artistic with it, I have found a few little things that I think really help to add that art style to your bullet journal. So the first one is cardstock and scrapbook paper. You can get a bunch of paper and cardstock from any art store. I really like it. It's pretty inexpensive if you just get the single sheets, or you can get a whole book of a bunch of different papers and stuff, and there's always something good that you can get from that. Also, I absolutely love the Happy Planner sticker books. They can be very expensive. I think it's like $20 for one sticker book, but I like to get them at JoAnns, and a lot of the times they're buy one get one free. So it's basically like being $10 instead of $20, and I find that really helps. Stamps are also great for bullet journaling, but I don't really use them too often just because I feel like they take a little bit longer and sometimes they can get a little messy, and I'm not that great at stamps. But I know a lot of other bullet journalers who use them and love them, so you just kind of have to find what works for you. Washi tape is a great way to add art or patterns, color to your bullet journal spreads without having to spend hours creating it. It's super easy to use and super cheap. You can get like 10 packs on Amazon for like $5. You can get washi tape pretty much anywhere now, and I really love using it in my bullet journal. And probably my most used must-have, cannot bullet journal without, is double-sided tape. You can find double-sided tape anywhere. I love using double-sided tape. I use those to kind of make stickers out of the cardstock papers that I use. I've found my favorite by far, so I will definitely have that, and I would definitely recommend checking that out if you want to use a double-sided tape in your bullet journal. Number 3, themes. Monthly themes are a great way to keep things cohesive and aesthetically pleasing. I like using themes. You can use like holidays as like a monthly theme. You can use birthdays. If it's like your birthday month, you can do like a whole birthday theme around that. There's so many different themes that you can use, and it's really fun to try and take a theme and make it continuous throughout the whole month. If you'd like inspiration, I do have a board on Pinterest all about planning and bullet journals. I have some of my favorite inspiration on there of other people's spreads. I have posted my own spreads. So if you're looking for ideas, I would definitely recommend looking on Pinterest. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a lovely day.